This is a £50 budget action camera from Wolfang, and this is a £380 GoPro Hero Black 10 with the media mod. I want to see if there's any way this budget action camera can compete with the latest GoPro. So in the interest of full disclosure, I should say that that Wolfang camera has been sent to me for nothing, and I paid full price for my GoPro. First thing I want to do is show you what you get in the box when you buy a Wolfang. Well, it's fair to say you get a lot in the box, including the spare battery, GoPro attachments, and in here you get all this. Well, amongst the things you're looking at there is a dustproof cover, USB cable, 2 batteries, frame mount, long thumb screw, short thumb screw, extension mount, blah 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 blah. It goes on. Everything on this list is in front of you. So they haven't scrimped on the attachments. Even got cable ties left. Now, according to their website, this has 3-axis stabilisation. Sounds pretty good, but I want to give it a try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my GoPro in my mouth mount, and I'm going to stick this Wolfang on my chest. Going down a hill, it's not particularly steep, it's not hugely bumpy, but it's sort of gravelly. It's definitely off-road, and see what the footage looks like. I should say, when you put the camera in its outer casing, it is compatible with GoPro mounts. Fits very snugly here, very snug in fact. I barely need to tighten it up, but it does work. Well, I don't know what happened there. It was probably my fault, but I only managed to record about 2 seconds on the Wolfang, so it's just me with the GoPro. So let's try again. Now, just to try and make it a fair test, I've set both cameras to 1080p 30 frames per second. The Wolfang, even though it's only £50, does actually go up to 4K, which is quite impressive really. But as I post all my videos at 1080, I'm not even going to try that today. So let's give it a go on another surface. This is gravel, so it's a bit smoother. Sometimes when you're out vlogging, it's nice to just take the camera, hold it in your hand and just swing it round so you can sort of see the whole beautiful scenery that's around you. Get some varied shots as well. Let's see how the camera fares at doing that. So let's take stabilisation out of the equation, and I'm going to put the camera onto some gate posts on the floor, and I'm going to do some ride-bys. So the cameras are going to be static. It's really just going to be about showing the visuals on the cameras. Now, a really important part of any vlog, if you're interested in that, is the audio. And I've not got high hopes for this, so I want to test the audio though. It's quite windy up here. Now, it's a slightly unfair test this really, because the GoPro has got the media mount attached to it, which is a better microphone, and it's got a sort of foam covering, protects it from the wind. The Wolfang's got nothing at all, so and this is the audio from the GoPro. However, the Wolfang does have one thing that the GoPro doesn't have, and that is an external mic socket, and it comes with a mic, so I'm going to plug the mic in and see if it's any better. And this mic has got a little foam covering on it, so should reduce the wind noise, but I do need to take the cover off to get to it. It's in there. So this is the mic that comes with it. Hopefully that has reduced the wind noise. Let's see what the quality is like on this one and how it compares with the GoPro. Now there is one more test I want to do. It's got a slow motion mode. Its highest resolution is 720 and it's 120 frames per second. But I'm going to give it a go, see what it looks like. I've had a chance to edit the footage all the way down now, so I've had a good look at it. And in conclusion, I asked the question at the beginning, can this £50 budget action cam compete with a GoPro, the latest GoPro in fact? The simple answer is no. I would suggest, in my opinion, that is not the case, especially if you want to post onto YouTube, where you're going to need, particularly the audio needs to be better. Visuals are okay, but they're a bit washed out. You could maybe improve that in your editing. It's perhaps a bit unfair though to say it can't compete with a GoPro, because is it trying to compete with a GoPro? And the answer to that is probably no as well. I would see the ideal use for a camera like this. Maybe your kids are going on a camping trip. You want to give them a video camera that you're not too concerned about if it gets damaged or lost. Maybe you're on a stag night, you're going to do some canoeing or go-karting, that sort of thing. This camera would be ideal to take along. It's only £50. I mean, in the action camera world, that is very cheap. And I should say that during the making of this video, my GoPro locked up, as it seems to do on every ride, and the Wolfang didn't. Battery wise, I didn't test it until it ran out, but I've used it twice now on 2 different rides. Not had an issue with the battery, so that seems to be fine. So if you're looking for a cheap action camera, or maybe to take on an adventure weekend away, I think the Wolfang will be fine for you. If you want to do YouTube vlogs or higher quality, you're going to have to go for something like a GoPro. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.